Cutting edge scale guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video guys, we are here with, of course, Tuesday reset, meaning brand new stuff to go over and everything. And what we're looking at today is, of course, what you can kind of see in my hands is the return of the Outbreak Perfected. Now, I know Outbreak Perfected or Outbreak Prime, if you want to go back. I know this is still in the game because it's exotic and everything, but you can see right now it is going to be craftable. Yep, the mission has resurfaced. If you want to play it, it is free to all players, of course. It's going to be here though. You see the 0 hour. Complete this in normal mode, you'll get your first crafted version, and then you can start getting obviously all the perks unlocked with it by doing the legendary version. But yeah, with the weapon coming back and being crafted, it means that you will of course be able to get all these juicy ass perks in that. And I will definitely say it's got some juicy ones. So you can see all the different barrel attachments you can kind of get. You'll see Aqua is kind of the first, but you can go for others if you so choose. You got things like Outlaw, freaking Rapid Hit, Rewind Rounds, and freaking Head Seeker. Oh my god, it's gonna be beautiful. But obviously to get all these, you realistically have to do the quest line. I will say right now, the quest line is kind of long. I'm not gonna lie. There's so much questing to do. And I will of course have the catalyst on it too. Of course, if you had it before, you can just put the catalyst on straight away. But if you want to unlock a new, I think you just have to do the legendary version. But as I said, Outbreak Perfected, this weapon, it's honestly an absolute blast of a weapon. This is just, it's just such a good weapon, PvE and PvP. It can be really nice too, especially when you're going to get those rapid hits sort of freaking head seeker sort of rolls and everything as well. This thing could be an absolute freaking machine. But the Outbreak Perfected itself, this is such a beautiful weapon. We're going to showcase what this is like in both some PvP and PvE and how it could be improved upon. So without further ado, let's go on some PvP with the Outbreak Perfected Pulse. Alrighty, so we are going to be on the Cathedral of Dusk, of course, with a little Outbreak Perfected, and I forgot no Icarus Dash. Outbreak Perfected now, as I said, this should be pretty good PvP. I know a lot of people who do love this thing PvP. It's like their go-to and whatnot. The new rolls should make this a little bit more viable as well, with the Rapid Hit being really nice for stability, and also rewind rounds being actually kind of nice as well if you want to just get the shots going is too. Now, I don't know if there's anyone playing. Is this like a 4v4 or something? Where the hell is everyone? Where's the PvP? I loaded into PvP for a reason. But yeah, this weapon and everything in PvP, it is going to be really, really nice. Of course, if you get the headshots and everything, if I don't die, you will spawn little nanites, the little Siva nanites and everything, which can actually be really, really dope for this extra little bit of chip damage, especially when trials, when there's like orbs and whatnot. So I do think that the exotic, it has a place PvP. It is just going to be though, if you are going to be using this over other sorts of pulse rifles, as I said. I know people will kind of rather go for other things, and there's the nanites. Go nanites, go chase someone run into it. But yeah, there is definitely going to be other sort of pulses and everything people might want to try their hands on, and this freaking stupid ass Tommy's matchbook has just absolutely dropped me twice. What is going on? I whiffed the first 2 shots, but man, don't miss. Oh, cool, Bungie. I just spawned. You're gonna have some guys spawning right beside me. Oh, he is big mad. He is big mad. But the Perfected, I mean, if anything, it has such good style to it. I mean, this isn't even an ornament or anything, but the noise this makes when you get a kill is honestly one of the most satisfying, I think, noises in Destiny. I don't think there's anything that would be even more like satisfying than this. Maybe some freaking streak and nonsense or whatnot. Okay, I need to play into this gun's strengths though, because I legit cannot find anyone. There's fine they kill, but I need the long range engagements because everyone's just like up in my face. Oh my god, I don't have any heals. I keep forgetting this is hardware. I know, but he's gonna rock up beside me. Hey, yo man. Hello. How are you not dead? Thank god I got him with the last freaking bullet. I would have been so freaking sad if I didn't kill him. But you can kind of see as soon as you hit headshots with this sort of pulse, oh man, can it just absolutely annihilate. And there's my little nanites that could. Yo, buddy. Oh, and nanites put him to half HP so I get a quick melee in. That's what I'm saying. The Outbreak Perfected. This ain't no freaking slouch at all when you hit your headshots. Oh, baby, does it drop people. As I said, it's going to be even sexier with, of course, the old freaking like rapid hit rolls and everything. At the moment, I wouldn't say it's bad right now. Outlaw is a fine-ass perk. It's just, obviously, rapid hit will give me stability and everything. And I will get more kind of bang from a buck with the perks and the head seeker as well. If I hit a couple body shots, I could start dropping people, but you can kind of see that the pulse itself, oh, it's beautiful. It is such a good ass pulse. And that's why I will say that when it comes to this pulse, there is a lot of people who would swear by this pulse. Who would just use this so much that there's a guy to our left here. What the? Buddy. Don't punch my teammate. And where's this other guy? Okay, buddy, you're level 7 dude. Come here. Don't have Icarus Dash. Oh my god, thank god my teammates are there. But if I had a head seeker on this, I'm telling you right now, I would be slaying so much more. Obviously, there's so much quest lines. That guy just killed himself. What was that? I whiffed so hard. I was so freaking focused on the guy just jumped off the map. Oh god, I need to focus up a little bit. But is it going to be a PvP meta? I don't really think so. I think it could do well. It's just 450s. They're blast furnace sort of RPMs, obviously 4 bursting ones. And also, oh, we traded with messenger. That is what I was legit just gonna say. You got things like messenger and other 360s, which their absolute laser beams go so freaking far, and they're not exotic, so it doesn't take your exotic slot. This takes the conditional slot too. With LC's rifle and the conditional being such a nice combo, I could kind of see why people would rather go with them as pulse rifles and everything. But as I said, if you want something that's aesthetically just like so freaking nice to use. Oh, that noise, it legit makes me cream a little bit every single time. I'm telling you, you're just gonna want to go in with the Outbreak Perfected. That's what it's got going for it in freaking abundance. We'll get this guy though. And there is heavy up. I don't want to run at a guy with a rocket, but my team are freaking dying over here, so I got to help him out. We got to help him out. Buddy. Oh, it's my teammate. I was gonna say, I thought it was a freaking enemy. There's my chachos out here though. Oh my god, there's like 3 of them. I don't have heals. Thank god for the freaking team shots, boys. More people. Get this guy. Nanites, go! Go, Nanites, go! My Nanites actually killed somebody. I don't think I've ever already had that happen in PvP. The Nanites, they're so beautiful when you get them going. I'm telling you, this gun is just... It's just one of these weapons where I would just definitely suggest... Try to even get a roll off, especially with the mission being somewhat easy to do now. In terms of the normal version, you get like 40 minutes to do it. It's still a hard mission. I definitely want to squad up and get a team. But for the most part, it is just that nice of a pulse rifle. So yeah, I would definitely be saying, get your booty on this freaking weapon. I got a freaking ghost. Oh, guys, someone get him. I could have kept going. Freaking calling with the ace. All right, this is probably going to end really quick because someone just quit the game and we are absolutely annihilating these. I think he can snipe me and get away with it. I got an Outbreak Perfected. This thing don't miss. Oh yeah, we're just clown carning these. There's like just 6 people spinning the corner every 2 seconds. Well, I still will say overall that the Outbreak Perfected, I think that this pulse rifle, it is just so nice. You can definitely see when you kind of get it going with, of course, the nanites and everything like that. It's just, it's so beautiful. And as I said, the time to kills won't really change much with rapid hit or anything like that. It's still going to be somewhat similar. It's just more the fact that I'd be so much more stable and everything. Head Seeker as well is going to make this really, really nice for this consistent time to kills and whatnot. So when it comes to the perks, I know this isn't exactly an absolute freaking different weapon than you've probably been used to already, but what I will give this is that it still feels so nice, especially with the way this is hardware. But obviously, checkmate control ever since it's come in, I think it actually gave the outlaw a little bit to it, because if you hit enough headshots, you will start spawning in, of course, all those nanites and everything. You can kind of see that. This thing with nanites is just an absolute freaking beast, especially with the catalyst. I'm telling you, this thing's just so nasty PvP. But yeah, that of course is going to be the freaking game and everything. And buddy, come here to me. That's going to be the game, of course, with Outbreak Perfected. I mean, we kind of just annihilated them, but that's mainly because this weapon is just, it's an absolute freaking beast. And this isn't even its final freaking form. Wait till we get to the end of, like, of course, the quests and whatnot. People start getting that head seeker roll. Oh, baby, this thing's gonna start deleting PvP. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things, of course, with the Outbreak Perfected. This is where it's probably gonna be at its freaking finest. Like, I mean, you can already kind of see with the nanites, it's gonna be absolute blast. But this is where it's gonna be so much easier to use compared to, of course, PvP. And as I said, even in any sort of build, it is a kinetic weapon, but in any sort of build, this will still do some freaking work. Nanites are just, they're that good in PvE, and especially in like higher end combat, like content. You might be thinking, oh my god, you need to get kills. You don't even need kills to get the nanites spawning. You just need a bunch of rapid hits or headshots. And you will, of course, get the nanites kind of spawning. And boys, he's just on our point of health. But a bunch of rapid headshots and everything will spawn, of course, these nanites too. So there's so much kind of going for it, especially with the rolls that you can get with, of course, rewind. Rapid hit's still going to be really nice too, of course. But you can kind of see against this other guy, you'll see the nanites will just constantly spawn. You can definitely see with the cost, because it's an exotic. The damage is just so freaking nutty on these, I'm telling you. Oh, it's gonna be so good, especially for the Siva play gang. You guys are freaking eating good right now, because you legit have one of the better sort of exotics to go in with. I'd honestly put this up with, of course, barring mods with Sunshot right now, I would put this up with Sunshot as being one of the better sort of exotics to PvE. I just think it's honestly that good. It fits in with any sort of build, and if there wasn't just Radiant and Ignitions going off left, right, and center with Sunshot, this would definitely be up there with just contending with it in terms of this has disruption because it's of course the pulse rifle and everything. So I will 100% say to people, if you don't have this on, oh my god, our ADU, guys, there's a demolitionist chilling on it. What? I don't think I've ever failed this. Please do not be the first time we freaking fail this. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna actually have to, we're gonna fail. We're gonna fail. Oh, we got to round 3. What? We got 2 come. Oh, okay. Just chalk us on. Just. Okay, we're just gonna completely ignore what just happened and everything, guys. This is the exact same one. We just moved the EDU just to keep it safer over here. It was kind of getting wrecked over the other side, so we said, you know what, we'll keep it safe over here. But this is where you'll probably see the best sort of benefits of this in boss sort of fights. I know, boss fight primary. But when it comes to primary weapon, when it comes to something you just need a DPS with, the nanites actually do that much work. I remember even, of course, in like Caretaker and everything, when you ran out of ammo, having this in the back ass, just whipping it out, of course, when you have no heavy or special, is such a solid ass choice. It's so freaking good. And you stick a rewind as well, you're just gonna get even more sort of nanites going and everything on it too. So I just think as far as the exotic go, it definitely has a place in, of course, amongst the meta. Is it gonna be the primary everyone starts off with? Maybe not so much. As I said, build depends and everything. People would rather go in with like more sort of synergistic weapons, but what I will give this is that it's got its own sort of niche area where it's just insane. Do you remember Gowron's hands? Gowron's hands used to get absolutely blasted by this thing. It used to be like the main reason to get a freaking outbreak was just for one raid encounter, but it made it so much easier. For me though, it's just such a nice weapon for anything that can get critted and whatnot. It's just such a nice weapon for that. As I said, it's mainly the sound, which what I'm really kind of looking for is that like this really nice kind of every time you get a kill. But even the nanites kind of spawning and just rapid hitting kills, of course, with headshots, it bodes so well PvE. I'm telling you, you do not know how much freaking work this weapon can do PvE. I mean, it's like legit a little pocket freaking nuke when you get it going, especially as when you get a bunch of crits kind of going. Oh, the Kobe on that guy. But obviously, it's not going to be great against sort of skanks and all this sort of stuff. I mean, it's going to struggle a little bit against it because I can't really get the freaking nanites going. And buddy, can you just not, please? But it is super hard to get nanites kind of going against the shanks and stuff, which kind of is weird seeing as the mission that it is in has about 1 billion of these shanks. I'm telling you right now, I did that mission trying to do it solo. Man, there's just shanks everywhere. Legit, a shank every freaking 2 seconds just coming over to try to blow you up. But as soon as you get to a crit, you can kind of see where this is juicy. I mean, look at the freaking HP just drain off that guy. Is there another one I can go freaking kill? Oh, my man's actually just absolutely blasted him. Freaking casual guy just absolutely destroyed him. You do see this weapon being used by a couple of people in the day 1 raid and everything. I mean, specific instances, this thing's just an absolute beast. And oh, guys, I think we always have to, okay, take with a grain of salt. I'm ass at PvE, okay? We always have to ignore whatever do PvE, okay? Alrighty, final boss time, and thank God we got something with a freaking head that I can crit. Come on, boys, get your ass over here. We'll do this, weaken them, and there we go. Get these crits going. Oh, we gotta ban our War Titan, right? This thing's gonna die in like 5 seconds. Look at him go. Man, how is that freaking... Oh my God, I can't even hit my crits, buddy. Chillax, you freaking stupid ass Titan. Oh my God, how is that thing still just an absolute freaking beast to this day? But yeah, I will say overall, I just think that this Outbreak Perfected, it is so nice. I would have loved, it would have made it so much more unique too. The new one came back and it was Strand or something. Imagine unraveling, going with the nanites and everything. Oh, it would have been so beautiful. But obviously Siva, Strand, it would have been different things or whatnot. But I will say overall, Outbreak Perfected is an absolute beast of a freaking pulse rifle. Both PvP, PvE. It's something you should definitely try out because it just goes ham on both. Well, that is it from me, and of course, the Outbreak Perfected Pulse Rifle itself. As I said, this exotic is just, it's an absolute beast, both PvP, PvE, and that's not even just the crux of it. Look at the ornaments this gets too. I mean, this one looks nice. You got this one that looks hella nice. You have this one that looks dope, which is not even an ornament, it's just a default look. Siva weapons have always looked so nice and everything, and I will say, this Outbreak Perfected, it's an absolute beast, especially I will say with the checkmate control and everything, with the kind of checkmate sort of playset. You're not dying to special weapons so much, and this primary weapons are definitely more of the forefront. This thing can go in. I will still say that even with the rapid hit roll and maybe even with the kind of rewind or head seeker rolls, you're still going to look more toward 360 RPMs. They just seem to be more consistent. They can double burst and everything and just do a little bit better PvP. So I understand why people might not use this PvP about that. I will still say to try it out because this thing's a beast in PvP. It's just... people will definitely default more to their kind of bang for your buck legendaries as well. And then, of course, you can use like a conditional or something else as an exotic. But PvE is definitely where this thing's an absolute freaking machine. It turns into like a mini nuke in certain scenarios. As I said, anything with like a long DPS window or where they have a crit that you can just keep spamming. That's where this comes in really clutch. And as I said, back in the day, or even like Caretaker, or even Rolk or whatever, when you run out of special heavy and you had absolutely none on the floor, I know we got centigraphs and everything, so ammo economy is a bit of a shambles right now. You can get heavy pretty easily. But this is definitely a good alternative when there's no heavy about. You just switch this real quick and you can just start to absolutely slay. The damage that this can do is honestly pretty damn freaking nutty. So yeah, I will say overall, Outbreak Perfected. I'm really happy it's back. I think the crafted version, you should try to get your hands on. I will say though, to get the extra perks, it's somewhat difficult. I'm not gonna lie. The freaking quest lines are pretty hard. You're basically doing a catalyst run. The old catalyst runs when you have like 20 minutes. So I do understand why people might not really bother going for it, but I definitely will suggest it because the weapon will be definitely worth it. I mean, the head seeker roll in this could be an absolute freaking insane roll. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like. I want to see more content. Subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.